Summer is here. It is hot. It is feeling like an ND16 day. PGYTECH ND16 filters on my drone. If you don't have filters, just fly normally, get the hang of these shots. And when you do learn how to use filters, at least you know how to get the shots. Let's talk more work. Let's get flying. I am way above these trees, literally looking all the way around. There's nothing, literally, for at least, look at how far that building is. There's no way I'm going to be flying that far out. That's probably the only thing that I can hit from here. Now I'm going to jump in manual because I want nice shots. I can see that I'm properly exposed. I'm a little dark, -3. My filter, my exposure is dialed in properly. I'm going to switch over to HDR 30 because HDR just looks that much better. I've been hooked on HDR. If you haven't seen how to make HDR videos and get the best out of your HDR videos, check this link right here. Right, so I'm in HDR mode. The beauty with this is that even if you're filming in HDR, which is high dynamic range, really good quality video, you can still do some of these smart shots. So let's draw a box around the car. All right, now the first one that we're gonna check is spotlight. Basically, once you draw that box around the car, you don't have to do anything else. Spotlight will always keep a spotlight on your car. So we're gonna drive. Obviously, I'm in the passenger seat over here. Car's pulling out. The drone's just gonna keep a spot on the car as the car goes further out. There we go, the car's driving off. And the beauty is that it will adjust the gimbal. It will do everything for you. Now, as you can see, the car's driving. It's gonna keep the spotlight on the car. And as the car starts pulling away, as you can see, it's going further and further away. I can push right on the stick and start chasing the car. So the camera is gonna do the work to frame the shot for me. All I have to do is push the stick and follow the car. And the beauty with this shot is that obstacle avoidance even works while you're doing this. I mean, isn't this cool, right? And you can take different angles that you want. And for me, I don't have to worry about hitting anything as I'm driving because I already know, look at that, I can get different angles as I go because I already know that I can hit nothing at this height. It's that simple, guys. And I'm at 109 feet. I can constantly glance at it. I don't have to worry about which direction I'm going. I don't have to worry about the camera. And guess what? I even get gimbal control. I can move the gimbal up if I want to frame a little bit of the horizon and keep the car in there. Look at that. I can raise the gimbals to get a nice background shot. If the car's disappearing, push the stick forward and catch up on the car. That's it. You have complete control over the stick's altitude, how close, how far you want to be from the car, while the drone's camera keeps the car in frame all the time. Now this next car shot is very similar. Same thing, just draw the box over the car. Let's get that box. There we go. We're locked on. It's automatically in spotlight mode, but we're going to go to POI. Now, I know what you're thinking. POI, or point of interest, that's for mostly orbiting buildings and structures and signs and stuff like that, which is great and works perfectly. But it also works when you're following cars. So we're going to go to POI and we're going to follow the car going right, or you can follow the car going left. Let's go left. And then as you scroll this arrow down, it goes from slow to fast, slow to fast. So we're gonna speed it up as we drive, but this is pretty much it, and it follows the car. Now I'm at 110 feet. I know I'm clear all the trees. The last thing you want to be doing is going around a vehicle and smashing into something. So again, I stress on the fact, check your path that you're going to be driving and make sure there's nothing around to hit you. I'm going to slow it down. As you can see, it's just that simple, just hitting that little slider, and that takes care of that for you. It's that simple. There you go. Right, this one you have to drive a little slower because it's orbiting the car, so you have to take that into consideration. And we're going to speed up the orbit. As you can see, also I can adjust the gimbal with this one and pitch the gimbal up to give a different angle. Ain't that cool, guys? I mean, you can mess with the angles. You can see we pass through the trees, no problem over there. And you can spin it left, you can spin it right while you're flying. Just hit the circle and spin it completely the other way and send it, say, hey, I changed my mind, I want to go in the other direction, and just spin it around in that direction. Ain't that cool? Ain't that cool? Now as we circle around, look at that. You can do a reveal at the same time while it's circling. Bring it up, have it reveal the shot. As you can see, beautiful shot, beautiful shot. Let's see if it's gonna catch us back. Let's see. Boom, look at that, it catches the car. Look at that. I mean, that's a beautiful shot. And you see how close I was to the trees? I checked my surroundings first, so I didn't have to worry. This is just an absolutely beautiful shot. Now I don't want to go that way. I'll switch the direction so that it circles the car in the other direction. This is pretty cool, guys. These are pretty cool features. I'll remind you again, always have someone driving. When you're doing it, you can switch between back and forth. And guess what? You can also move the drone. You can also go left and right on the stick to change the angle at which. So if you want to see more ahead of the car, just push left. Look at that. So even while this thing is tracking, it's recording. Bear in mind, it's recording this in HDR. This thing is processing all of this for you. Now this is exciting stuff, guys. This is exciting. I'm going to switch the other way. Let's get a different angle as we pull into park. And yeah, basically in point of interest mode, it doesn't matter if you're orbiting a car or a building or a sign or anything. You have complete control as to how high or how low you want the drone to move while it's orbiting, as well as you can pull in with the sticks and bring the drone even closer, or pull it back and bring it further away from any object that you're orbiting. This definitely beats the tracking. As you can see, you can jump in active track and choose between trace, where it follows you, and parallel, where it goes right at the side of you. But this, however, using the point of interest to follow the car, I think is even cooler, gives you more flexibility and helps the drone to do certain things for you, so you don't have to worry about maneuvering the sticks too much. I hope this video was helpful. I hope it brought you some value. You're gonna find a nice safe place, practice with your car, with somebody else driving your car. Make sure you stay clear of all trees and obstacles. And one last thing, when all else fails, just get your drone, position it in one spot, and you can drive your car into the frame, or you can drive your car out of the frame. And as always, guys, remember the point of interest mode. You just draw a box around whatever you want to use, and the point of interest also works superb. Don't be afraid to use this feature as well to orbit buildings and signs and anything basically out there. It just creates a point, locks onto that point, maintains a certain distance, and orbits the crap out of it. You can always reframe, angle your gimbal down, angle your gimbal up, whatever is necessary to get you that shot. And of course, because you've got that OcuSync technology, you can be relatively far away, go behind certain objects and orbit it, and don't have to worry about losing signal. Don't forget to smash that like button till it turns blue. Make sure you hit subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Make sure you hit the bell so you can get notified when I release more Mavic Air 2 videos, as well as DJI Mavic Mini videos as well. With that being said, guys, share this video with anyone who you know flies drones, in particular the Mavic Air 2. I will see you guys whenever I can. Big shout out to Autonomous Drone Services and MadMixTube.com for providing us with the equipment to make these videos possible. I'm still giving away 6 DJI Mavic 2 Pros or Zooms. Head over to my Patreon account, donate $1, become a patron, and automatically you're entered to win a chance to win one of 6 of those drones. Guys, let's make this happen. Come on, support me and help me support you.